lobby of Ramsey Solutions. Jake and Melinda are with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey.
Welcome. Where are you guys from?
We are from Union, Kentucky, just about 20 minutes south of Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. I think these are Kentucky high school students hanging around with us today, too.
I believe they are.
So this is Kentucky Day, apparently. All right. Very cool. So you're here to do your debt-free scream. How much have you paid off?
We paid off $180,000.
Wow.
And that was all mortgage debt. We were actually on track to pay it off this fall, and my parents gave us a nice unexpected gift. And we knew exactly what we were going to do with it, so we threw it all on the mortgage and got it.
Finished it off.
Yeah.
I love it. So how long did it take overall to do that?
8.5 years.
8.5 years. Yeah. Wow. Very cool. Okay. And what's your range of your income during that time, household?
We started out around $130K combined income, but 3 years into the payout in 2010, we decided to have a family. And that was part of living like no one else, so we had the option that she can stay home with our boys.
Right.
And then we continued to pay it out, and our income dropped to about 60 at that point, which was pretty difficult.
Mom comes home.
Yeah, that's right. And then over the years, the last 5-6 years, our income has steadily climbed back up to an average of around 108. She started a handbag business, selling handbags in 2011. And we crept back up to about 108. So.
Cool. So you're selling those handbags over the internet or how?
Internet, doing home parties and things like that.
Okay. All right. Is it a group or something you started?
No, it's actually like a direct sales business.
Oh, a multi-level deal. Yeah, okay, cool. Very cool. And that's got some income coming in. Very good. So what put you guys on this path 8.5 years ago that you said, unlike most people, I think I'm going to pay off our mortgage? What caused that?
Well, for me, it goes way back. I mean, maybe when I was a young teenager, a little younger than these kids in here today, I watched some family members struggle with debt, credit cards, robbing Peter to pay Paul, just the struggle, the stress. And I saw that at a young age, and I was like, I just can't imagine living that way, and doesn't look very fun. So so I decided to, I made the decision that, I don't care how much money I was going to make. I'm not going to live like that. And I continued to live, within my means. And so I'm unlike a lot of your people that call in. I've always been pretty weird. You say there's typically the nerd and the free spirit. We're really a couple of nerds. So.
Okay. So what caused you to actually sit down and start a systematic plan? Okay.
Well, when we got married, we didn't know about you. Obviously, we're debt-free. Consumer debt-free. We got married in 2003, and then we learned about you. We got some friends that introduced us to you, and then at that point, we really, for the first time, I did a budget, and we really we buckled down and like let's save for a home and put down a big down payment. And then in 2007, we.
So you were listening on the radio, or you read one of the books, or something like that?
Yeah. Listen on the radio. That's how we started out. Of course, we got your books, and we've also taught your FPU over the years.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. So you not only went through it, you taught it. Okay. So that whole set of information became ingrained into your walk.
Yeah.
idea. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Very cool.
When I first learned about you, I was like, oh man, this guy actually thinks like I do. He doesn't like loans on car debt or leases or anything like that. So
finally found another crazy guy.
Yeah.
Well,
it was awesome.
You guys are officially weird. How old are you?
I am 37.
I'm 39.
And your house is paid for. What's this house worth?
It's worth about what we paid for it, which is around $255.
Wow. Well, that's a good lesson, because these teens that are standing here around you, they've gone through our high school curriculum, the Foundations in Personal Finance. So there you stand as like real people who have really paid off their house, and they're not even 40. They have their house paid for, and then you can run the math of what that house payment alone will be worth $5-6 million if you invest it between now and the time you retire. Just that house payment will be worth that. So you guys are absolutely incredible. Way to go, guys.
Thanks.
So when people find out you paid off your house and they say, how'd you do that? What do you tell people, or when you're coordinating a class and they say, how'd you really do that? What's the real deal? What do you really do to get out of debt? What do you tell them the main thing you have to know to get out of debt is?
Well, you just have to be consistent for one thing and have a budget. And one of the biggest things that helped us is just doing the envelope system. Like, okay, here's how much money we're going to spend on groceries. This is what we're going to spend on eating out. And of course, there's been plenty of times we had to tell friends, like, no, we can't go out. We already spent all our eating out money, which was, it's not always easy, but, it's paid off.
Very cool.
For me, it's staying out of stores and staying away from car dealerships.
You got a car thing, huh? Yeah, me too, brother.
Yeah, I mean, you show up at a store, or suddenly you see things that you need. You know, if you stay out of those stores, you're not going to need these things. You'll do with what you got.
They're really good at selling stuff. Yeah, they are. And if you stay away from them, you don't have that problem.
That's right.
Well, congratulations, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Again, this is really important. What was the hardest part of this 8.5-year journey for you guys?
I think for me, it's just holding back, not being able to spend and do the things that we want to do. Watching everybody else, go to football games, baseball games, amusement parks, and we held back on a lot of that. A lot of the entertainment sector of our life has been kind of dull, but that's what we did to sacrifice. It was worth it to us. And
now you got the rest of your life doing anything you want to.
That's right. Exactly.
You live like no one else later. You get to live and give like no one else.
Yep.
Well, way to go, you guys. All right, and are your kids with you?
They are.
All right, and what are their names and ages?
Desmond is almost 6, and Emmett is almost 4 this month.
Yep.
Oh, very cool. Sharp-looking young guys. Now, is this mom and dad with you?
It's my parents,
All
yes.
right. I guess mom and dad are pretty proud.
Yeah.
I bet. Very cool. All right. Well, we got the whole gang here to do a debt-free scream. Desmond and Emmett, Jake and Melinda from Lexington, Kentucky. $180,000 paid off. That's their house and everything. They're weird. 8.5 years it took them, making 130 down to 60, back to 108. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
All right. 3, 2, 1. We're debt-free!
Way to go, you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Very, very well done. Man, that's how it's supposed to be right there. Well, thank you for joining us. Very cool, you guys. You're heroes. That's absolutely incredible.
Hey, you guys. Rachel Cruz here. Hope you're enjoying the Dave Ramsey Show. And did you know that I have my very own YouTube channel? Yes, that's right. It's kind of better than the Dave Ramsey channel. Don't tell them I said that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So subscribe, and there's lots of videos about life and money. So while you're at it, if you want to check out a video, then you can check out how to do a monthly budget. It's one of the best videos out there.